Call to order the October 2025 Wilson County Commission meeting to order. Thank you for being here tonight and invite you to come back any opportunity that you can. This time I'll ask Commissioner Hall to come forward with a prayer and a pledge. I would like to mention two things if I can. Dr. Ferguson passed away earlier yesterday. Morris Ferguson, 93 years of age, physician here a long time in the county, as well as Billy Davis. It's one of our custodians. He lost his mom today as well. So just wanted you to remember him if you could in your prayers. Commissioner Hall.
Thank you, Mayor. Welcome, everybody. At this time, I'd like to call up Seth Price. Seth is a good friend of mine. I've known him for about 18 years. We teach together at Watertown High School, and we serve as deacons together at First Baptist Watertown. He's also our minister of youth. So I've asked him tonight to come and offer the prayer for tonight, and I'm going to hand it over to him now.
Please rise.
Let's pray. Heavenly Father, we thank you for this day. We thank you for the many blessings that you give us in our lives, dear God. We pray for our country and its leadership, dear God. We pray for our county and its leadership, dear God. We pray especially for the men and women in this room who serve our communities, dear God. We pray for guidance and wisdom as they make decisions. Lord, I pray that we will glorify and honor you in everything that we do. We know that you are the ultimate authority in our lives. It's in your Son's name that we pray. Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Mr. Price. Thank you, Commissioner Hall. You will press yes on your panel to record your presence at tonight's meeting. Everybody's here, 25 and 0. This time we'll have public comment period. If you wish to speak before the County Commission, please state your name and address for the record, and we'll start with Mr. Byron Gill.
Good evening, Byron Gill, Grove Shelby Halls. I'm here on behalf of the applicant in the Knowles and Murphy rezone.
Mr. Byron, if you want to, I'll let you wait till we have the public hearing just for that one.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, sir. Mr. Ken Young.
Ken Young, 1221 Shop Springs Road. I revealed 2 hazardous water lines. Only one has been fixed, and I predicted the authority would waste $2 million in ARP grant. It has. I described the bait and switch at the school and how $1 million of school bond money was wasted. I reported TDEC couldn't stop the authority from dumping effluent into our drinking water. Tonight, I predict a federal judge will stop it. I found developers paid for complete step systems, then Adenis installed partial drip areas. Mr. Lieber knew all about this, yet he never made Adenis complete the systems. Over 1,000 homeowners are paying full price for partially built systems that pollute and devalue their homes. Mr. Murphy didn't do these things, but in 10 years he did not discover them either, nor did he hold Mr. Lieber accountable. 5 more years won't make a difference. That's the inconvenient truth. Last week, the mayor arranged damage control tours. Imagine a guided tour by the guy responsible for the damage. If you toured, did you stand in an oversaturated drip area? Did you talk to the homeowners who were here last week? If you remember just one thing I say tonight, it is this: ponding effluent is caused by too many homes on too few acres. To stop ponding, you must add more drip area. If you misidentify the root cause of this problem, you cannot solve it. The problem is not imaginary potholes or fallen tree branches or pinholes in pipes. No, Adenis purposely installed too few acres, and Lieber helped them do it. The board should have stopped this years ago. Now their new plan. First, reassigning a veteran employee to call Adenis when we have ponding misidentifies the problem. Adenis can't just drive out and add a few acres to 10 different facilities. Second, holding 50% soil in reserve has nothing at all to do with designing a primary drip area. Third, Mr. Lieber's new promise is hardly progress. It's, I will not sign documents I never should have signed in the first place. Last, Mr. Lieber says he does not protect the Adenis monopoly. False. He has never once advertised for other firms to compete. With the slightest scrutiny, this new plan easily comes apart. This is why the authority has lost the trust of citizens and probably a majority of you. I fear the nominee will have pledged to maintain the status quo, someone who won't rock the boat nor demand accountability. We need someone new. Don't vote for the incumbent. I'll take any question.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Tom May.
Good evening, everybody. Tom May. I'm at 945 Point View Circle. Again, I'm going to piggyback a little bit off what Mr. Young said. I understand this body is going to nominate someone new for the Water Commission. As someone who's been affected by the recent failures at the Water Commission, I would definitely caution about renominating anyone currently associated with that failing ship. As I also learned in the military, one does not reward poor performance. I mean, you don't, it goes without saying. Last thing, I'm just going to remind you of that famous quote by Albert Einstein, which is doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result is the definition of insanity. Thanks, folks.
Thank you. Mr. Lane Smith.
What I was going to say, I'm not going to say. But I will thank y'all. Y'all all have a hard job, and you're doing a great job. And I know it's hard, but we thank you for your service, every department here.
Thank you. Andy Poston.
I live at 1077 Bobo Road, Watertown, Tennessee. I guess a lot of you know me. My family stood up here before. You know, we said we really didn't care about the water being out in our area, but that was at the cost that it was when the industrial warehouses were coming in. But, you know, water in drought and times when we really need it, it would be helpful. And, you know, we've got a farm that's been there 150 years or more, and nobody's, water just don't seem to be, we're just getting left out for some reason. And it's no need for us to have a big developer come in and dangle a carrot in front of everybody and hope that we can get water. So I would like to see some changes in the water department. Thank you.
Mr. Jack Pratt.
I'm good, Mayor.
Okay. And Mr. Perry Neal.
I'm good too, but I'm still going to speak. I'll make it very brief. My name's Perry Neal, 1000 Murphy Lane. Just want to give a quick shout out. I was up here last month about our 50-year celebration at Tucker's Crossroads Ballpark. Give a quick shout out to Mayor Hutto, who was in the dunking booth, and he figured out some of them kids that got a pretty good aim with that ball when he was in there. Shout out to Commissioner Dow. He did not make the dunking booth, but he sent an alternate, his son, too. And then also Miss Jackie Murphy was there, part of the program, and Kenneth Hackett. We got Kenneth Hackett in the dunking booth. But anyway, I just wanted to give them guys a quick shout out. Now to the issue before you. Make this very brief. I was actually at the Water and Wastewater Authority meeting Thursday night. I know they made some big changes, big improvements. My biggest concern about that meeting was, to me, they did not address the whole issue. And I'm probably the least educated person in here. I got a high school diploma, and that's as far as I went. But the biggest issue is they've got too many houses on an acre drip field. And they did not address that I'm aware of. And I think when you hear some of these guys speak tonight, you know, ask them, you know, what is going to be the maximum number of houses you can put on an acre drip field? Because until you start addressing that issue, everything else is just kind of lip service, I feel like. And I think that is how Rutherford County got in front of this game. And I think that's the reason Rutherford County does not have the problems. My understanding is maybe they have a capacity of like 15 to 17 houses per acre drip field. And I thought I heard Chris Luber say at the Planning Commission that did some math, and we may be at 35 houses per acre drip field, and that may be TDEC standards. And I would just ask that Wilson County, the wastewater, adopt some rules and regulations on the number of houses on the drip field. And I would ask that they be rules and regulations and not guidelines, something that's got some teeth and something you can enforce. The other thing, so I do feel like that, you know, we could use some more changes on the water board. The other thing, I'll piggy off what Andy Poston just said. There's a need for water at the Linwood Road exit on the south side of the interstate. There's water within 8/10 of a mile there, but there's not 12 houses a mile. There's very little houses there, but there is a need for water. We could get a gas station. We could have some residential development. We could have some commercial retail. We could have some development there that did not include 1,400 acres of warehouses or possibly a PUD with 2,000 residential houses. Thank you very much and appreciate everything you guys do.
Anyone else wishing to speak before the county commission tonight?
Michael Swope, 1412 Holloway Road. Some of y'all know I got a farm out next to Andy Post, and we're fixing to move there here shortly. We had the means to be able to figure out the water situation without, making it difficult on ourselves. It was just financially difficult. But I know there's a lot of folks down there like Nancy Grandstaff that deserve water and deserve that issue to be maybe a higher issue than it has been. It seems like that issue kind of got dropped by the wayside maybe about a decade ago, where they put homes in on roads or water in on roads like Turner Road when they didn't have, or the 12 homes per mile or whatever the standard was. So, maybe think about that a little bit when y'all are voting tonight. I appreciate what y'all do. Thank you.
Anyone else? This time we'll close public comment period and we'll move on. The report from the steering committee, Commissioner Fields.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the steering committee made a regular session on Thursday, October the 9th, in the upstairs conference room. We also met in the commission room immediately following that. A copy of those minutes are in your packet. I move that they be received and filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Adoption of the agenda, Commissioner Fields.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, we need to make a change to the agenda for tonight. There was a third rezoning that was overlooked. So the copy that you have now is the correct copy, so I'll make a motion that we approve the agenda that is on your desk.
Got a motion for the amendment to the agenda, and I got a second. Any other discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Now the adoption of the agenda.
I move that we adopt the amended agenda.
All in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you. There is no consent agenda, correct? And no special recognition tonight. Is that correct? Okay, we'll go to a public hearing at this time. I ask Christopher to come forward, please. Got a motion to go out of session, please? All in favor say aye. Thank you, Ms. Dowdy. Yes, sir.
All right, before we start public notice, I do need to list that there has been a withdrawal from one of the applications. They will not be heard tonight. That is the Paul Goddard request land use plan on 4881 Murfreesboro Road. That applicant has withdrawn from tonight's agenda. They will not be heard. Notice of public hearing will be held before the Wilson County Commission on Monday, October 20th, 2025 at 7 p.m. or thereafter, located at the Wilson County Courthouse at 228 East Main Street. Items for consideration: application has been made by Byron Gill, RMA, representing property owner Thomas Knowles Jr., requesting to rezone property from A1 agricultural to a C5 highway commercial interchange commercial plan use development. The property contains approximately 3.76 acres and is located at 9303 Stewart's Ferry Pike, and is further referenced as map 116, parcel 6401. The second rezoning is Property owner James Comer requesting to rezone from A1 agricultural to C3 highway commercial. The property contains approximately 5.01 acres and is located at Murfreesboro Road and is further referenced as parcel 5301, Wilson County Tax Map 52. Items for these agendas have been located at the Wilson County Planning Office, available for observation during normal business hours. Anyone wishing to speak anyone desiring to comment is requested to attend.
This time, anyone here wishing to speak on either one of these properties, if you step forward at the back, state your name and address for the record.
What's the address?
Commissioner McFarland, sorry.
What's the address on Murfreesboro Road?
The one that was
Not,
withdrawn,
Coleman? No. Coleman?
uh,
Murfreesboro Road didn't say the address.
it doesn't have an address currently. I've got a map and parcel for it, if you'd like that. It's directly across the street from the new soccer park, if that gives you a landmark. Does that help?
Hadn't been assigned an address.
Not to my knowledge, no, sir.
Mr. Gill?
Good evening. Again, I'm Byron Gill with Rochelle McCullough Alls. I represent the applicant on this rezone of the Knowles property. Worked with Commissioner Jones pretty closely. He had some requests that we converted this to an SP application so we could restrict some of the uses, namely truck stops, et cetera. But we're here asking for approval and happy to answer any questions anybody may have about the project itself.
Thank you. Anyone else wishing to speak on these two properties? Seeing none, we'll close public comment period. I ask a motion to go back into session. Second. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Christopher?
All right, for the commission, the application has been made by Byron Grill, representing property owner Thomas E. Knowles, requesting to rezone the property from A1 to C5, interchange commercial with the PUD overlay. This is 3.76 acres and is located at 9303 Stewart's Ferry Pike, being parcel 64 on Wilson County Tax Map 116. This rezoning request was presented to the Wilson County Planning Commission on Friday, September 19, 2025, and is being forwarded to the County Commission with a positive recommendation. I do need to reiterate some of the requirements that Byron just mentioned. Part of those stipulations, in a PUD overlay, they do have the allowance to select uses. Uses permitted on this C5 interchange are gasoline service stations, hotels, motels, drive-in restaurants, sit-down restaurants, drugstores, convenience market, accessory structures and uses customarily incidental to the permitted uses, utility or governmental, gift shop, and general retail. Uses specifically that will be prohibited on this will be liquor stores and any business that derives 50% or more of its sales from tobacco or e-cigarettes, commonly known as a vape store, and truck stops. So if the applicant wishes to do any of these specifically prohibited uses, they would have to submit a master plan amendment for this rezoning, and they would be back before you for that approval.
It's in Commissioner Jones's district. I'll come to you first.
Yes, sir, this is a good project for our community. There's a lot of bring forth to it. The people have been great to work with to make concessions of what could go there. I move we approve this.
Got a motion and a second. Now, any discussion? Question?
This is the same parcel that has the pump station on it, or the sewer, correct?
Yes, sir. It's on the, it'll be directly in front of that. It's the same side of the creek as the pump station, yes. So that easement will still exist.
And they know that it's there, right?
I mean, yeah, I'm assuming.
They've got a plan for working around.
It's their original master plan has a.
I'm being a little bit
it's a
facetious,
strip.
but there is a large pumping station there for the Lebanon sewer.
Yeah, and I mean, their intent is to hook onto that as well. So
I'm sure.
where it's there. The closest thing I could think of based off what the master plan was proposed, if you're familiar with Quality Corner at the corner of Stewart's Ferry Pike and South Mount Juliet, this would be a one-building complex. That one was a 3, but that's the closest thing I can give you to give you an image of it. It would just be a strip center similar to that. Yep.
They know it's there and they have plans for working around.
Yep.
Screening it or something.
Well, I'm hoping the building will screen the pump station the way that it's.
Any other questions or comments? Before we vote, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Let the record reflect it was unanimous. Christopher?
The next application has been made by James Comer, again requesting to rezone property from A1 agricultural to C3 highway commercial containing approximately 5.01 acres. Is located on Murfreesboro Road and is further referenced as parcel 5301, Wilson County Tax Map 92. This was in Lebanon's urban growth boundary, and this was presented to the Lebanon City Planning Commission on June 24th, 2025, and is being forwarded to you with a positive recommendation.
Commissioner Evans, it's in your district.
Mr. Chairman, thank you. It is in my district. I have not received any calls about it, and as Christopher said, this is in the city of Lebanon's planning jurisdiction. I guess this is kind of a formality for it to come before us, but it is right across, directly across 231 from the soccer complex, and I'd make a motion that we approve.
Second.
Any discussion or questions?
Pumping station on
There's not.
No pumping
But as
station.
far as, I do want to answer the formality aspect of that. It's definitely not, because if you did not approve it, they would not, you do have the ultimate jurisdiction there on the actual rezoning.
Sorry for my poor choice of words.
No,
No pumping station according to Mr. Hall. Are we ready to vote? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Let the record reflect it was unanimous. Thank you, sir. Report from reading of the Minutes Committee, Commissioner Fields.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, the minutes committee made a regular session on Thursday, October the 9th. I'm going to talk to them, copy those minutes are in your packet. I move that they be received and filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Reading of the minutes.
Motion to dispense the reading of the minutes. Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Communication from the chair. I would like to bring to your attention one thing I think I'd love to get your blessing on if possible. Just recently, our office works hard at trying to make a difference, and they came up not too long ago with what's called Wilson County Kind, and really, we spent a lot of time talking about all the negative things in the county, and that initiative was for people to point out things that were positive and put that on Facebook, and so that's kind of what got started. So they came up with something just recently, and they reached out to Commissioner Evans and asked him for some pumpkins, and he had enough pumpkins that he could donate, and they took those over to Carroll Oakland Elementary School, and they decorated those pumpkins through our office. They did that. I don't have anything to do with any of this. Sarah Davenport and her team there, and they took those pumpkins into Hearthside and gave them out to those people there, and it was really a good day for them to see that. So, Commissioner Evans, thank you for that, and I appreciate what you did there in our office as well. And then, of course, today Sarah spoke on the radio about Governor Volunteer Stars Awards, something that we've been a part of for a while. And there are plenty of volunteers in our county. We've seen that through COVID. We've seen it through the tornado and stuff. And, and we just encourage you, any opportunity you can. If you've got somebody in your district, please, and you don't want to do all the paperwork, reach out to Sarah. She'll kill me for saying that, but she will help you get that person nominated where you can recognize that volunteer in that area. What I'm bringing to you tonight, though, is something a little bit different. Your county employees, which is about 1,000 of them today, our office sees them come and go. And I remember in the high school when I worked there, we'd see a teacher leave after 30-something years, and they just walk out the door, nobody say anything. And so our office has talked a while about, can we honor our employees? So we've worked together about maybe next month, if you'll allow us to do it, bringing the employees in here, honor them for 30 years, 35, and 40 years of service. From 6 to 7 o'clock right out front there, we'll have a little meal for them. We're going to invite the older retirees that's got 30 years or plus to come as well. We'll give them an honorable mention, but they have worked together with a nice gift for the 30, 35, and 40-year person and the meal, and Rackley Roofing has said that they would sponsor this. It's about a $5,000 deal. They would sponsor this for us, so it won't cost you any money, but we'll bring in those employees with their supervisors and let them be presented in front of you and honor them for their time and service here in the county. And unless you have an objection, we'd love to do that during November, being thankful for our employees. Any objection to us doing that? Seeing none, we'll move forward with that. Thank you for that. And again, this has nothing to do with me and everything to do with our office. They do a good job, so when you see Sarah and them, please tell them thank you. Mr. Goodall, any notaries to be added? Do I hear a motion to approve the notary list? Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Okay. So there are times that I get to do good things, and then there are times like right now that I probably don't get to do anything that's really good sometimes. And what I'm about to bring to you is the appointment of the Water Authority person. There's no way for me to make everybody happy. I had a lot of conversation back when I first appointed Zendel Murphy to that. I'm just kind of I look at things the best way I can and try to lead with my heart on that. And when I looked at Zendel and there's been some issues with the Water Authority. No question, we've seen it. It's half of them across the state's got problems. We just got a lot more than some other people do. And so there's no question there's been an issue, and Mr. Ken Young has brought that to our attention, and I appreciate you doing that, Mr. Ken, as well. You've driven that for quite a while, and there's nothing wrong with that, and it needed some attention. So last month I brought Zendel Murphy to you, and I brought that to you because I could have folded at that time easy because I had many people want me to do something else. No question. But I felt like, when I looked at Mr. Murphy, this is not a one-man board problem. And we had that problem back earlier, and we got rid of Ms. Holder and put Mr. Kurtz in there about 4 or 5 months ago. But I don't believe the problem we got is a one-man board problem. And when I look at Mr. Murphy, I said, Mr. Murphy, he shows up at every meeting. And you may say, well, I've had this said to me. He sits there and he's kind of quiet, doesn't say nothing. But, there's times I've been in meetings and I'm pretty quiet sometimes too. And some of you are the same way in heated meetings. So I didn't hold that against him, and he goes to every one of them. So after that, I was a little concerned, but I said, hey, you have the right to confirm who you want to. I understand that. So I put together site visits because I wanted to know more about it. I wanted you to know more about it. I've been asked by several of you and some of you people in the audience right here, bring the captain of the ship in front of you. So we brought Mr. Don Chambers here, asked him to speak to the steering committee, as well as Chris Luber, the director of the Water Authority Board. And then they put a guy, Chris Basinger, in there. If you didn't get a chance to come, he's going to just do his job of watching Adenis. And then we brought Josh Jenkins, the representative for Adenis, as well, to present to you. I had 2 emails from one of the Water Authority Board members, one saying what he was going to do before the Thursday meeting, and then one following up of what he got done during that meeting. I passed that along to you as well. And then Mr. Luber came to our Planning Commission meeting, and he gave a letter that he asked me to pass along to you as well. So I don't have a win here tonight. Not for me. But I do believe that I try to stand for what I think is right, and I'm going to re-ask you to appoint Zendel Murphy. Won't make everybody in the audience happy, won't make all of you happy, and if you choose not to do that, I completely understand. We don't always agree, and I can't make everybody happy, but I do my best to serve you the best I can and stand on my own 2 feet, and that's what I'm doing right now. So I'll bring that to you. If you don't like that, I've spoken to several members. Mr. Neil Agee and I have had lots of conversations. He is a great guy, would do a fantastic job. Kevin Mack also presented to the steering committee and talked to you guys as well. And another guy that you haven't seen is DJ Jones, which worked for us in the property assessor's office for a while, has a passion and interest in serving as well. So I've got plenty of people to serve if you choose not to do the other one, but I'm going to put that to you now and then let you make your decision. Do I hear a motion at all?
Motion.
Second.
I got a motion and a second. Now we'll vote. Are you ready, Ms. Dowdy? Do you like Mr. Murphy? Vote yes. If you don't want him, just vote no.
Hold on 1 second.
And who seconded?
I got a second. I got a motion by Mr. Kurtz, a second by Commissioner McFarland.
Okay.
Please cast your vote. Please record.
Got 11 yes, 14 no.
My next one will be Mr. Neil Agee.
Need a motion?
Do I hear a motion from Mr. Neil Agee?
Motion. Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? Here we go. You want Mr. Neil Agee? Second by who? Had several.
Second.
Second.
Mr. Dow. Please cast your vote. All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
17 yes, 7 no, 1 abstaining.
Mr. Neil Agee, you'll be our appointment. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your interest in serving. Appreciate that. This time, we'll move forward now. Report from the Emergency Management Committee. Commissioner Bernard.
You made that Thursday, October 9th, upstairs in the conference room, around 5:15 minutes in the packet. I move they be received and filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Emergency Management Report, Director Cooper.
Thank you, Mayor.
Yes, sir.
County Commission, good to see you tonight. September was a very busy month as far as running calls. Our activity report did have a lot going on. Biggest thing is the burn permits that started on the 15th of October. And also commercial burning permits had to be permitted now. We are fully staffed. I do have one retiring at the end of this month, a lieutenant, and then I have one moving back home. So I got to fill those slots. So we'll put out apps for that again coming up. But currently, we're fully staffed, so it's a never-ending battle, of course. Other than that, thank you for what y'all do in your service, and concludes my report.
Second.
Any discussion or questions? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Director Cooper. Report from the Law Enforcement Committee, Commissioner Kurtz.
I'll report.
Sheriff's report, Sheriff Robert Bryan.
Thank you, Mayor, County Commissioners. Your report's in your packet. Pretty much the numbers all down the list. They're pretty much on par for this month. I would like to go over a few things real quick. The inmate work buses, you're going to see they're hitting roads as best they can. A lot of this vegetation is dying off now, especially after the little frost we got last night, so you're going to see a lot of trash, and I'm sure I'll be getting calls about it. But give us a call and let us know what roads need addressed, and we'll do our best to get to them. On the second page, I really want to look at the SRO report, what they've been doing at the schools, and them numbers are a little deceiving. It shows arrest, 57 arrests in schools. I want y'all to understand that is not actual putting cuffs on kids, okay, and taking them to jail. It could be a citation for vaping whatsoever, okay? We're not hauling everybody off to school, but off to jail. But the majority of them are citations. You see the highest number of them is in the high schools, and the big majority of them are the vaping in schools, and we've got a serious problem with that. And I'll tell you the truth, we've got problems with some of these retailers selling to minors, and we'll be working on that here we have been working and we'll continue to work it. So, second of all, first page, third line down, a major problem we're having, it's traffic enforcement locations. Look at that numbers, 335 places this past month that we focused on where we got complaints on speeders. And I'm not going to stand here and apologize for the beating we're getting on social media for writing these tickets in certain areas of the county, but I'm getting tired of them calling me. And there's certain areas in some of y'all's districts, y'all know who you are, that we've addressed and will continue to address, but we're getting a lot of dump truck complaints.
Amen.
A bunch. And I want you to understand, it's not local companies. It's not local companies. I think our local companies are pretty much letting them know that we're going to be out there, but they're cutting through these back roads, wreaking havoc and putting everybody in danger. But we're going to continue to address that. Halfway down that page, one more thing I just want to remind you: arrest on state warrants. 843 individuals were arrested on state warrants.
a high number of them are out of county and out of state warrants, that we have warrants on people, and we're obligated to go pick them up. So we're sending people all over the state, all over the, we've been to Chicago, Texas, Florida, other states, and we're working with the DA's office about who's worth picking up and who's not. And you know, there's no sense in going to pick up a misdemeanor for a driver's license charge in Florida, but the bad ones we're going to get, and it's costing us, it's taking manpower away to get them down there and get them picked up. So, but we'll continue to do what we're doing, and that concludes my report unless there's any questions. Yes.
And it may not be you, Mayor, it might be Robert Baines, but what's the, how far along are we on the new building behind you?
So the building's moving, it'll be March of '27 when it will be completed.
Okay.
They meet once a month and to go give Robert updates. So if you'd like for him, we probably have had a couple of meetings recently because of some thoughts just going on with the layout itself. And so we're having kind of a meeting on that to cover that. And then we probably will have them bring you before long a virtual tour of what that looks like. Okay?
And I will,
Commissioner,
sorry.
You go ahead.
I will say that there has been several meetings that we have been involved in, and they're doing a great job of keeping everybody informed, and there might be a few changes, and they're working with the judges to see what needs to be done.
Can I get a motion to approve his report first?
Motion approved.
Second. Now I got questions. Commissioner Breeze?
Who pays the medical costs on these state warrants?
Huh, sir?
Who pays the medical costs on state warrants? So if you pick somebody up on a state warrant and they have to go to the hospital for whatever reason, do we pay the medical costs for that?
They're county issued. They're Wilson County issued warrants. Okay, so we're responsible.
Okay.
It's not like we're picking up other county warrants. A state warrant is. Sure. Anybody's got a warrant out of General Sessions or criminal court in Wilson County. It's not a state of Tennessee warrant.
Gotcha. Okay. Sorry.
So it's just like a county prisoner.
Okay. Never mind. That clarifies. So how are we doing on medical costs at this point?
I'm not going to say.
Do you know? Okay. Well, all right.
I mean,
It is what it is.
We're where we're at,
Right.
where we should be this time of year.
Okay.
But you know, every time towards the end of the year, we'll see where we'll adjust if we have to. But we're doing okay.
Thank you.
Commissioner Evans?
Sheriff, I'm one of the ones that you're tired of hearing from, so I started not to even speak tonight.
No, I'm not.
Because you're that tired of me. But I just want to say thank you to you and your deputies for all that y'all have done to help me out there, because I was kind of tired of.
And that was, and like, it was dump trucks, okay? And I think I've called some people in.
You did?
To handle things I can't handle.
Some other people might not appreciate that, but I know the people out there have appreciated it, so. And I haven't gotten a call lately.
None of them's Chris Dow's truck, okay?
All of them has
Commissioner Hobbs?
Here lately, we've had multiple house fires with your men on the scene, men and women. I'd like to say thank you, because they really stepped in and helped us drag hose, take care of civilians, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. They stay with us the whole time, and I don't think we say thank you enough, so I do.
Well, that goes both ways, two-way street. We had things where y'all stood with us, and it's two-way street, so.
But we do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Commissioner Franklin?
Yeah, I just want to mention something. The bridge on Stewart's Ferry, I'm not sure what month this is going to be, but it's going to be out pretty soon. It's going to get bid out to replace that bridge. We've been working on it for a couple years. The state's already approved it. I think it's went out to bid. That's going to be a major headache to get people detoured around that bridge for probably 6 months. And I think everybody, any idea anyone has to get the word out to the public in advance of this, because they're going to have to go around Logue Road. We're going to have to avoid this area for a good 6 months. We better start thinking about it soon.
We will start getting the word out. WEMA too would probably do that, and Road Commission too, but it's, we've had bridges worked on before, but Stewart's Ferry is a main thoroughfare. You understand it is, and but we'll work through it. But what's going to happen? Here's what's going to happen. You're going to people cutting through neighborhoods and everywhere else to get through there. So, but you got to fix the bridge.
Yep.
Okay.
Money.
Any other questions? All in favor say aye. Aye. Thank you, Sheriff. Report from Education Committee, Commissioner Marlowe.
Education Committee met October the 9th.
Minutes are in your packet. Make a motion they be received and filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Director of Schools report. Mr. Jeff Luttrell.
Thank you, Mayor. You have my report in front of you. Enrollment update, 20,819 enrolled through our adult program and serving 2,925 students. So probably going to hit that 21,000 mark here right after first year. Want to highlight graduation took place at the jail October the 3rd. Highlight that a couple times a year. It's a great program. It's where those citizens earn their GED through us, through the adult high school program, or adult program going in. Thank the sheriff for working with us on that. Last year, we had 67 graduates that led the entire state, that type of program. And it's a great program. I encourage you, if you ever get an opportunity to attend that graduation, be worth your time. Did have a transportation supervisor opening. We've just filled that. Mr. Bill Hoover, longtime Wilson County Transportation employee, has recently been West End bus shop supervisor, started this morning in his new role as Wilson County Transportation Director. So look forward to working with him. Proud of Mr. Hoover. He came into our county as a part-time bus driver. Just to help out several years ago, and now he knows our system, and he will be leading our transportation department. There is some talk about, we are looking at a transportation survey for next year, which would be a 3-tier start time. We'll gather all that together, give him that information that would change start times. That's controversy. But the direction of my board, they wanted something that could be a solution. A lot of times a solution looks good, but then you start looking at you start hearing all the reasons why not. We're just working through that. The survey has been done. We have that information. We'll be working with our new transportation director. We'll be reporting November, December to the board. That survey was just for planning purposes as we try to plan for next school year to see if there is a mechanism possible of changing start times in schools. Right now, we're on a 2-tier, meaning our schools start at 2 times. If you went to a 3-time, probably the biggest drawback would be you'd be asking drivers to drive 3 routes instead of 2. So we'll just work through that, see what the information, see what the direction of the board is on that. But I wanted to bring it up because you're going to hear a lot about that. Rezoning for Central Pike has taken place. I've included that in your packet. That's passed the board. Central Pike Elementary, you do have also in this report update. That building is coming along nicely. I believe we will start the school year. I know we will start the school year, and the board has already taken care of zoning. We did put out information today on open enrollment for next year, showing our schools that would be to meet the state law that allows students within a county to go to their school of choice as long as they provide transportation. And don't have that in the list. We just put that out there today. It's got to be posted for 14 or 30 days, and then we'll start taking those applications. We'll have that information by the first year to ready start planning for our schools, knowing who's going to go to schools they're not zoned for. Do want to highlight again our academic growth, TVAS growth, and there's academic achievement and then there's growth data. And our academic achievement this year came in, I reported earlier, the highest academic scores ever in Wilson County in all subject areas. We're proud of that on the achievement. We got our growth data back. We are once again a level 5 school or district. We're a level 5 in every composite type and overall in 2024-25. So we hit marks again, improvement there. So our schools are performing at an unbelievably high level. And I want to thank our administrators, our teachers, our parents, and most importantly, our students. We have students who want to learn and desire to have that. So proud of all that, and we'll be highlighting that more throughout the year. You also do, as I said earlier, you have a construction update. On Central Pike, I will mention Lagardo, still progressing. The plan that is agreed upon with TDEC, we're just waiting for it to go on public notice, and I think that could happen any day. And that will offer us a viable permanent solution that is using our drip lines as was intended from the whole start of this planning of this whole project. That was the plan, to use our drip lines the whole time. So did make some progress in that. Just want to let you know that. That is my report.
Any discussion or questions? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Thank you, Director.
Thank you.
Register of Deeds report from Mr. Murphy. Do I hear a motion?
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Trustees report, Mr. Hackett is in your packet. Any discussion or question or motion?
Motion.
Any discussion? Commissioner Denton.
Yes, I hadn't had a chance to talk to Kenneth. I just noticed this week. But I personally do not like the approach of paying our taxes through the banks, local banks. I'd like some clarity on that. I assume we're having to pay a fee to them, and even if we're not, I still don't like the thought of us paying our taxes through a local bank. They get enough of our money as it is. So I think I just like to know the reasoning behind that and why that was changed. Offering people all these different views. They don't pay them once a year. It's not like we have to be that convenient. So I just kind of would like to know why that was done.
I will, I know he sent an email out to everybody about trying to explain that, but I'll have him here next month to talk to you. Okay?
I got the email, but it doesn't explain it to me.
Okay. I'll ask him to come next month and give us a talk. Any other questions or conversation? All in favor, say aye. Road Superintendent report, Mr. Steve Murphy.
Mayor, Commissioners, to this date, we've paved 26.7 miles. We're still paving. Our mowers are still running, so yeah, it's like the sheriff said, where we hit, it's probably going to make a mess. So, I mean, but we're still running, trying to cut back some stuff. Our slope mowers are running. We're still doing patchwork across the county, so if anybody's got anything, you just need to call the office and we'll try to take care of it. Doing our general maintenance. And as Commissioner Franklin said, we have bid the bridge. I'm just waiting to have our pre-con now to get all our paperwork together. As soon as we have our pre-con, we're going to try to hopefully get started on it, because this has been a 3-year process. It's an act of Congress now to get anything done, so, but we are, get ready, because whenever we can get it started, we're going to get the notice out and try to get it started pretty quick. That concludes my report.
Discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Thank you, Mr. Murphy. Action report, Mr. Major, is in your packet. Mr. Major has some family that he had to go see tonight that's not doing well. Just ask for your prayers on that. And motion second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. And do Expo report. I do not think I have anybody here for that tonight, so here a motion to approve the report. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Public Buildings Report Committee, Commissioner Weathers.
The Public Buildings Committee met Monday, October 6th at 5:30 in the committee room. Minutes are in your packet. Move they be received and filed.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Ag Center Management Report, Commissioner Scruggs.
Ag Center Management met September 24th. The minutes are in your packet, be received and filed.
Second.
Discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Animal Control, Commissioner Breeze.
Animal Control met on Tuesday, September 30th at 5 p.m. in the upstairs conference room. Minutes are in your packet. I move to be received and filed.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor, say aye. Audit, Commissioner Glover. Audit, Commissioner Glover. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No report.
Broadband Access, Commissioner Franklin.
Yeah, the Broadband Access Cable TV Committee met on Tuesday, September 30th, around 5:30 in the upstairs conference room. I move they be received and filed.
Got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Development Tourism, Commissioner Brown.
No report.
Ethics, Commissioner Dow.
No report.
Finance, Commissioner Costley.
No report.
Health and Recreation, Commissioner Smith.
No report.
Insurance, Commissioner McFarland.
Insurance Committee met 29 September 5:30, the minutes in the packet. Move to be received, filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Judicial, Commissioner Gentry.
No report.
Legislative Ad Hoc, Commissioner Costley.
No report.
Planning and Zoning, Commissioner McFarland.
No report.
Rules, Commissioner Keith.
No report.
Urban Top Facility Board, Commissioner Scruggs.
Facility Board, and October 2nd, 25, minutes, received.
Discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Finance Director's Report, Mr. Aaron Maynard. Commodores are ranked 10th in the nation.
Yes, sir.
Going to get it out before he said it.
I'm like Sasquatch, right? Everybody hears about it, but nobody sees it. So I am a Vanderbilt fan, so you can say you've seen one. Not a lot to report this early in the year, obviously. I'm looking, interest income is coming in pretty well within line of what we budgeted, adequate facilities tax, everything, you're 25% through the fiscal year. Obviously, we have some revenues like property tax that are real seasonable in terms of collection. So I really don't have anything to point out to you tonight. Just to say that I'm very proud to be your finance director. I appreciate the opportunity. Unless you got any questions for me, that's it.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Report for the Budget Committee, Commissioner Parlow.
Budget Committee met October 9th, around 5:25. Minutes are in your packet. I move they be received and filed.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Resolutions, Commissioner Marlowe.
Resolution 25-10-1, to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from Gretchen Wilson Animal Fund to Animal Control.
Discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Commissioner McFarland? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
25.
25 and no. Resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-2, to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from Capital Project Fund to Animal Control.
Motion.
Second.
Any discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Commissioner Denton? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
22 yes, 3 no.
22 and 3, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-3, to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from Expo Center Fund 124 to Expo Center.
Do I hear a second? I got a motion and a second. Any discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
25.
25 and 0, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-4, to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from general fund to county buildings.
Any discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
25.
25 and 0, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-5, to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from capital project funds 189 to county buildings.
Motion.
Got a motion and a second. Discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Commissioner, all hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
25.
25-0, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-6 to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from general fund to finance.
Discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote?
I thought we were pulling.
Oh,
No, not this one.
Not just, okay, my bad, sorry.
please cast your vote. All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
25.
25-0, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-7 to amend the budget and appropriation resolution to make an appropriation from capital project fund to 189 to finance.
Motion.
Discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
25.
25-0, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-8 approving a lease agreement for General Sessions Court Clerk.
Got a motion and a second. Discussion now? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Commissioner Marlowe? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
20 yes, 5 no.
20 yes, 5 no, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-9 approving a cooperative purchasing agreement with TIPS.
Motion second. Any discussion? Are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. I just got that one. Commissioner Bernard? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
25.
25-0, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-10 to approve an increase in the minerals severance tax.
Discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Mr. Costley? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
23 yes, 2 no.
23 yes, 2 no, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-11 to modify the increase in the litigation tax previously approved by the county commission.
Discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Commissioner Dow?
Yes.
All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
24 yes, 1 no.
24 and 1, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-12 requesting our state legislators to vote for and work for the adoption of House Bill 649 and Senate Bill 1080 concerning the real estate transfer tax.
Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The record reflected was unanimous.
Resolution 25-10-13 to approve a right-of-way purchase agreement with TDOT.
Discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
24 yes, 1 no.
24 and 1, resolution passes.
Resolution 25-10-14 to amend the budget and appropriation resolution by approving Wilson County Board of Education Budget Amendment 26-04.
Discussion? Seeing none, are you ready to vote? Please cast your vote. Commissioner Scruggs? All hearts and minds good with your vote? Please record.
25.
25 and 0, resolution passes. Any old business to come before the body? Any new business? Commissioner Gentry?
I've been notified by a citizen, they've been overcharged. They feel like they've been overcharged from the clerk and master for Freedom of Information material. And they're requesting that we try to resolve that.
at this level, I was wondering, Mr. Mayor, have you got any information on that from C.K. Smith who hires this person?
So I have been approached by a citizen that we were charging too much. They've had a conversation with Ms. Millie Sloan, and we met in our office about that. There were several conversations, went back and forth, and so what I asked her to do for me was to have Mr. C.K. Smith, Chancellor C.K. Smith, that is her supervisor, to review what's there and send me a letter. He did that. I also asked her to ask the comptroller, because she believes she's in good standing with them, to send me a letter as well. That supposedly is on the way. When I get both of those, I'll send that to the constituent that asked me, and also send you a copy as well.
Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Commissioner Denton?
Yes, sir. I don't know how committees sometimes, personnel's appointed or committee members appointed. But for instance, Mr. Ken Nelson has shown us a great bit of research and study on the water. Plus, he's been aggressive, and he hadn't been a coward about speaking up. They seem to seldom get recommended to anything, those kinds of people. And I've just wondered, would he on the list, would he have been on any of the list to go on that board?
So you're talking about Mr. Ken Young?
Ken Nelson, yes.
Yes. And no, he did not come out and ask me to be on that board. He's been very vocal and really have driven that train pretty hard, but he did not. I did have Mr. Neil Agee that reached out to me, Mr. Kevin Mack that reached out to me, and DJ Jones, and those are the three I'll talk to you about tonight that had reached out and expressed an interest, but Mr. Young did not do that.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. Anything else to come before this body? We are adjourned.